Scott.
Don't cry. I'm trying, Miranda. Thato, I thank you with all of my heart for who and what you are. Kia horata.
Hi, my name is Thato Fox.
Hi, I'm Scott Fox.
And I am in a relationship with Scott Fox, Mr. Fox.
And we have been together
For 7 years.
We met in this beautiful country of South Africa. I was over on holiday.
He says he was looking for companionship on Tinder. But when we both swiped left and...
She spoke to me first. I was very attracted to the image. She's a beautiful young lady.
We met up and we had a date.
She came around the corner in a car and just got out of the car, and it was like one of those sort of Hollywood film movies. You could have heard the music playing, stunning women stepping out of the car.
But his kids were there. And his kids didn't know that it was a date. They were around us, playing around and swimming and stuff, and we were acting like colleagues.
If I'd known now though, and you saw then, our car was so untidy. I should have known, but anyway.
And it was an amazing date. He was everything you want in a first date.
First kissed on our very first meeting.
We were at Sun City. We decided to take a walk and go up into the palace. We shared a first kiss.
It was very natural.
But we did get busted by his kids.
We had a beautiful lunch, and then...
I assumed I was everything that he wanted in a first date because he flew back a week later to spend more time with me.
We met up in Cape Town and yeah, just had the best of times.
He booked us into the poshest Cape Town digs and I thought, yeah, bo, that's it.
Thato tried to tell me she was the tank and she could outdrink me. Little did she know. I'm Scottish and it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. She kept up with me on the face of it, but what she was doing was she was taking a drink and just putting it to her lips and then putting it at the side of her bedside cabinet. So when we woke up in the morning, a whole row of drinks at the side of her bed. So she was a liar from the start, basically.
But one of the biggest things I remember is that we could literally talk for hours. We sat at, is it Signal Hill, and we sat and watched the sunset and we spoke about everything under the sun.
Our colour differences, our cultural differences.
And it was the first time I was sitting with a man and having a genuine, me being real conversation, and it was amazing. And I knew then and there that I think this guy is legit. I like him.
I probably came into this relationship a bit old-fashioned, thinking I've nothing to learn, but I've learned so much from her, so I'm very blessed.
We dated for a couple months before we decided that we were going to take it serious.
And yeah, just one of those meet somebody and fall in love almost instantly.
Scott met me at a time in my life when I was really broken and I didn't know how to love. Scott has been very patient and he's taught me what pure, unadulterated love looks like and what love feels like if it's meant to be full on and unhindered.
She has a calmness of spirit that I think is amazing, but in a beautiful complexity to her, she is also the fire from the centre of the earth. You know, you say the wrong thing, she'll go way off on a tangent. But I love that. I love that complete. I'd hate a vanilla life.
Sometimes when you're so culturally stuck in something, when you learn other people's culture and you start understanding their views, you open yourself up to new ideas. There were some things that before, when I went into the relationship, I believed I would have never done, But now being in a relationship with somebody who's so culturally diverse and different to me, I'm more open to doing. And I'm happier as the person I'm growing into. So I feel like I'm a more well-rounded mother and partner because I have different aspects of my culture, his culture, that I've included into who I am right now.
Dear Thato, thank you for just being you, your beautiful complexity, what you've given to me as a woman, a partner, but as a mother as well. You bring so much to my life. I fight like fire with you, but you know what, I would have it no other way.
Dear Scott, thank you for loving me wholeheartedly, teaching me how to love, and being forever patient and present. That's it.
That was so cute.
I'm not a crier.
That's okay. That's okay. It might be the first day.
He might be. You want to go first?
You go first, ladies first.
Yeah. You keep clipping my wig, it's going to fall off. Right. Okay. You really?
I've got to try and
No.
practice.
What do you think is the hardest thing to love about yourself?
Oh, myself.
Yeah.
Hardest thing I love about myself.
That's not the question. Hardest thing.
Yeah, to love about myself.
Okay, go on.
The hardest thing to love about myself is...
Can I answer?
Yeah, go on. You go first. No, you go first.
No, I was going to answer the hardest thing about you.
Yeah, go on. That's fine. We can do this. We can mix it up.
No, answer the question.
I don't know. The hardest thing, I'm trying to think what it is. There's definitely things that are hard. I'm quite intolerant, impatient. That leads to a little bit more anger than I should have. I probably am a wee bit think I know more than I do. Sometimes.
Hey.
So what's the hardest thing about yourself?
That I'm so beautiful.
Period.
See, you're the only one laughing. Did you notice that? You're the only one laughing.
No, I agree.
No, I agree.
The hardest thing to love about me is that I don't say sorry. Is that true?
Anything else?
That's probably it.
Wait a minute, let me just get the list out.
Yeah. Go on, take a piece of paper out.
Okay. That's all you could come up with?
Yeah, it's
Jesus.
basically about it.
What did our worst argument teach you?
Me. Our worst
No,
argument. What is our worst argument?
How many do I have? One every second day. Just they're all worst.
Oh, pretty bad.
So what have you learnt from any of them?
Ask the question again. What is the worst?
What did our worst argument teach you?
That Scott will apologize and try and make peace over and above everything. So he is the peacemaker between us. So what does that mean? It means that...
It taught you that?
Yeah, it taught me that Scott loves me very much.
Oh, that came a long way, that one, didn't it?
I did.
Beautiful.
Okay,
you don't want to ask me good.
No. Yeah, actually, sorry guys.
I don't know an answer.
Yeah,
I don't know
he's horrible. He's very unaware. He's unaware of who he is, man.
Oy, oy, oy.
Okay. My... Do you ever feel like you've compromised yourself to be in this relationship?
Yes, 100%. I had a dream. I'm a different age category from you, different part of my career journey. We've talked about it. I had dreams. Those dreams have had to be compromised in so many ways.
Does that make you unhappy?
Where did that come from?
That's a follow-up question. Can it?
Yes,
No.
you may.
Yes, thank you.
It doesn't make me unhappy, but it's a compromise.
Right. Okay.
You're not the only one that compromised, my darling.
Was that my question?
I'm just saying. I know you have a thought about compromise. I'll get a question before we fall out here. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. What has kept you attracted to me through our relationship? I've got a list here if you need help.
What has kept me attracted to Scott is I've always found Scott as in physically appealing. So that's always kept me attracted. But I always say that just the way that Scott treats and loves me is very attractive.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, move on.
Yeah, next one. Let's see.
You didn't want me to answer that one?
No.
Excellent.
When are you the most in love with me?
When am I most in? When you're here and I'm in the UK, is
Take
that?
a note of how the negative questions are like
Body psychology.
Come on.
Body
go
psychology.
on.
I look
When
up.
are you the
I'm
most
searching my memory, my
in
left.
love with me?
When am I most in love with you? It's got to be yeah, it's you and Mackenzie.
You can.
I can't even talk about it. It wells me up. Yeah, no, you and Mackenzie, it's just, one, she's beautiful, and your energy together's fantastic. Move on. I can never talk about my kid without crying. Hell, but that's love, right? What has loving me taught you about yourself?
Is that another repeat, eh?
Nope.
What has loving
Me
you
taught you
me?
about you. I've got a list
that
if you need help.
I'm very tolerant. That's what it's taught me.
Even you're laughing. What has it taught
What
you?
has it taught
Be serious.
me? What has loving you taught me? That I'm capable of loving, and that I'm not as broken as I thought I was, and that I always thought I was a difficult person to love, but I actually don't think I'm a difficult person to love. So yeah, that's what loving Scott has taught me.
It's good.
I think I gave better answers. Pretty much.
Is it all the time?
Pretty much.
Honestly, all the time.
Pretty much.
All the time.
Scott, can you also answer that question?
What was it again?
What has loving me taught you?
What is loving you? I've learnt an awful lot. You've opened my mind. I was a 40-whatever-year-old man when I met you. Thought I'd done it all, thought I'd seen it all, thought I'd lots to give, but yeah, you opened a whole new world to me, racially, age, business, and you know, the ability to sort of step into that and listen, look, learn, not be the solutioner all the time. Yeah, I've learnt an awful lot.
Well done.
Rock, paper, scissors.
I win.
So
Go, you go first.
I've got to go first.
Yeah, bo.
Right. Where to start? A whirlwind, a hurricane. But who wants plain and calm? My love for Thato is deep and intense, and we are fire and fire. She is a big fire, and I'm just a wee small one. We have highs that are super high, but there are, let's just say, bumps. But we grow and learn slowly from each other. I honour your spirit, your complexity, and your beauty. Thato is an amazing wife, and what a mother. Thato completes me. It's that simple. Together we have around us the best family, and Thato to guide us. And as I say, what a mother. To our two youngest, Bayanda and Mackenzie, they too are my world. But let's keep it honest and real. She can drive me crazy. Thato is untidy. Sometimes it's scary. But to end, she is a soulmate that is just the best any man can want. She's the last piece of my jigsaw. I can think of no one else. I want to fight my way through our beautiful life together. Love you, baby.
Thank you. Dear Scott, firstly let me say thank you. I have always been the tough child, the girl that had to defend herself, the woman that was never good enough. I always felt like I was second best, like I always was in the race and would never be put first. I learned to lock up my heart, to not laugh too much, not show too much emotion, fear happiness because it always ends in tears. I learned that tears are for the weak, and sharing your hurt was like showing the world your scars. You came and taught me that my laugh is beautiful, even though it is slightly annoying, and that my smile lights up my face. You taught me to be childlike in love, and taught me that I am the moon and the stars. 7 years, and I am a better person, a mother, and a spiritual being because you have loved me so hard. You have stripped away all my layers. You always put me first, and you've taught me that love doesn't need to hurt. Thank you for loving my children, especially the one that I put in the grave, who you never met, and you put his name on your chest. You are my king. I am only worthy because you have taught me to be worthy. I love you.
Thank you. I'm keeping that. Very sweet.
There you go.
Terrible. Apparently it's weakness. Did you hear what she said? Crying is not weakness. It's total strength.
Yeah, you told me it's not.
It's not strength. It is strength.
Yeah, that one.
They're still filming us. It's awkward now. What do we do? Thank you for watching our episode of Defining Love.
You can find us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at Thato Fox, and you can also find our created playlist in the description box below.
Like, subscribe, and comment.
Amazing.
Rock, paper, scissors. What is that?
That's a crane.
No.
Crane is a real thing.
No, it's not.
Okay, she's the last piece of my jigsaw. I can think of no one else. I want to fight my way through our beautiful life together. Love you, baby. I am now just filling the normal space, haha.
Guys, a joke.
So we had to be a page and a half.
So you fill the page and a half with I'm just filling the rest of the page up.
Even wrote there,
Like,
Do you guys think it's more important to be emotionally compatible or sexually compatible?
I've got a dead. I'll go first. Emotionally. 100% for me.
we're pretty much the same.
Also emotional? Why is that?
It's deeper. Sexual's in a moment. It's wonderful. Don't get me wrong, but emotions with you all the time. I don't know what's going on here.
Why are you turning
Go
into
on,
such
your
a big
turn.
soppy
I know. I
softy?
tell you what.
Sex can be taught. You know, things that pleasure, whatever, those things can be taught to a partner, but the emotional stuff can't be taught.
And it's deeper. It's intense. It's all the time. It's a roller coaster. Sex is pleasure 99 times out of 100. Emotions are everything. Shout out.
Shout out what?
Thumbs up. Like.
Comment, subscribe.
Comment, subscribe.
You sound like such a funny daddy old
I
guy.
know, hey,
Thumbs up.
I play on it.
Thumbs up.